हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स माइंड में आपका स्वागत है। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। इंडियन पोर्ट्स बिल 2025 एम्पावर्स स्टेट मैरीटाइम बोर्ड्स फॉर इफेक्टिव मैनेजमेंट। गवर्नमेंट क्या लाई है? इंडियन पोर्ट्स बिल 2024-2025 लाई है, जिससे इफेक्टिव मैनेजमेंट हो सके। Parliament today passed the Indian Ports Bill 2025 with Rajya Sabha approving the bill. It aims to establish and empower state maritime boards for effective management of ports other than major ports. Establish the Maritime State Development Council for fostering structured growth and development of the port sector, and will provide for the management of pollution, disaster, emergencies, security, safety, navigation and data at ports। ठीक है। इसके बाद legislation will ensure compliance with India's obligations under international instruments to which it is a party and take measures for the conservation of ports. It will also provide for adjudicatory mechanisms for the redressal of port-related disputes and address matters connected therewith. Replying to the discussion on the bill, Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarvananda Sonowal said the bill is very significant because it is a reformative initiative. Mr. Sonowal said the bill was brought after wide consultations with all coastal states and other stakeholders. He stressed that India will soon become one of the leading maritime nations in the world under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He highlighted that India will soon become the third largest economy in the world, and his ministry will contribute in a huge manner to this. Earlier, moving the bill, the minister said the legislation will consolidate the law related to the ports, promote integrated port development, facilitate ease of doing business, and ensure optimum utilization of the country's coastline. PM Jaishankar stressed on constructive approach in bilateral ties during talks with Chinese counterpart. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today held talks with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi in New Delhi. In his opening remarks during the meeting, Dr. Jaishankar stated that India and China now seek to move ahead after having seen a difficult period in the bilateral relationship. He stressed that this requires a candid and constructive approach on both sides. He added that in this endeavor, both nations must be guided by the three mutuals: mutual respect, mutual sensitivity, and mutual interest. He said that differences must not become disputes nor competition conflict. Dr. Jaishankar said the meeting is an opportunity to meet and review bilateral ties. He said it is an appropriate time to exchange views on the global situation and some issues of mutual interest. The talks covered economic and trade issues, pilgrimages, people-to-people contacts, river data sharing, border trade, connectivity, and bilateral exchanges. Dr. Jaishankar said the Chinese Foreign Minister will also be discussing border issues with Special Representative and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval tomorrow. He added that this is very important because the basis for any positive momentum in the bilateral ties is the ability to jointly maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas. He said it is also essential that the de-escalation process moves forward. One-time online registration for PMVBRY opens. The Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana (PMVBRY) portal under the Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana has gone live. The scheme will provide incentive of up to 15,000 rupees in two installments to newly employed youth and up to 3,000 rupees per month per new employee to employers for creation of new job opportunities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced this scheme during his Independence Day address from the Red Fort this year. The scheme under the Employment Linked Incentive Scheme aims to incentivize creation of more than 3.5 crore jobs in the country over a period of 2 years. It aims to support employment generation, enhance employability and social security across all sectors, with a special focus on the manufacturing sector. From the 1st of August this year, employers can visit www.pmvbry.epfindia.government.in or www.pmvbry.laborer.government.in and complete one-time registration process. BJP says Indus Water Treaty 1960 compromised nation's water security. BJP National President JP Nadda today said that the Indus Water Treaty 1960 was a discussion that permanently compromised India's water security and national interest. In a series of social media posts, Mr. Nadda said it was one of the biggest blunders of the former Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru that kept national interest at the altar of personal ambitions. Mr. Nadda said that the most appealing aspect that was that Mr. Nehru signed the water treaty without consulting the Indian Parliament. The treaty was signed in September 1960, however, it was placed before Parliament only 2 months later. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju criticized opposition for disrupting Lok Sabha during discussion on space mission. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju has criticized the opposition for disrupting the proceedings of the parliament. Talking to media outside parliament today, Mr. Rijiju criticized the opposition of creating disruptions in the Lok Sabha when the House took up discussion on India's first astronaut aboard the International Space Station, focusing on the critical role of the space program for Viksit Bharat by 2047. He said, Parliament always stands to honor the achievements made by India. Mr. Ju further said, when the election commission does some work and if someone has any objection, then they should write to the election commission and file an appeal. He said election commission of India has also asked for some documents from the Congress party related to the allegations. Then it the responsibility of the party to respect the constitutional body and file a reply. Ayurveda can offer new dimensions to pediatric healthcare, says Ayush State Minister. Minister of State for Ayush Pratap Rao Jadhav today said that Ayurveda's wisdom can offer new dimensions to pediatric healthcare. In his message during the 2-day national seminar on management of illness and wellness in pediatrics through Ayurveda in New India today, Mr. Jadhav said that Ayurveda has always placed child health as the corn- cornerstone of a flourishing society. He said the experts emphasize that integrating time tested practices with modern scientific validation will not only help in preventive child health care but also in addressing emerging health challenges in a holistic manner. The minister said that deliberations during the seminar will enrich practitioners, researchers, and students advancing pediatric healthcare through Ayurveda. PM Narendra Modi chairs high-level meeting to review roadmap for next generation reforms. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday chaired a high-level meeting to review the roadmap for next generation reforms with a focus on accelerating measures to enhance ease of living, improve ease of doing business, and foster inclusive prosperity. Officials briefed the Prime Minister on steps being planned to simplify governance, strengthen economic growth, and ensure citizens will benefit directly from these measures. This high level meeting came after the Prime Minister's Independence Day address, where he promised a Diwali gift in the form of GST reforms and a lighter tax burden. Press Register Journal launches Press Seva portal to simplify newspaper periodical registration. Press Register Journal of India PRGI Yogesh Bajwa has said the Press Seva portal has been introduced as a single window solution to simplify the registration process for a newspaper and periodicals. He said the initiative will enhance transparency, speed up approvals, and improve the ease of doing business for publishers and resolve the issues faced by publishers. He was interacting with publishers at Vartalap, organized by the Press Information Bureau (PIB), Hyderabad, under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. PIB Hyderabad Additional Director General Shruti Patel highlighted that this was the first interactive session of its kind in Telangana, designed to clarify publishers' queries and provide guidance on the new registration of Periodicals Act (PRP) Act. She also announced that PIB Hyderabad, with the support of PRGI, would soon establish a dedicated helpline for publishers. India-China hold 24th round of boundary talks in New Delhi. Chinese Finance Minister Wang Yi to meet PM Modi. The 24th round of Special Representatives Dialogue, led by National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi on the boundary question between India and China has begun in New Delhi. According to the officials, the meeting is expected to cover a range of issues including the boundary situation, trade, and the possible resumption of flight service between the two nations. The Chinese Foreign Minister is also scheduled to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi also met External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar yesterday. During the meeting, Dr. Jaishankar said that the basis for any positive momentum in the bilateral ties is the ability to jointly maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas. He said that it is also essential that the de escalation process moves forward. PM Modi introduced NDA VP candidate CP Radhakrishnan urged unanimous support from MPs. The NDA parliamentary party meeting was held in New Delhi today. During the meeting, Prime Minister Narendra Modi introduced the NDA's vice presidential candidate, CP Radhakrishnan, and facilitated him briefing the media after the meeting. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Raju said that Prime Minister Modi appealed to all MPs, including those from the opposition, to elect him unanimously. Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan to be launched on October 3, Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said this. Union Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has announced that Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan will be launched on the this Oc- 3rd of October this year. He said the campaign aims at promoting direct interaction between farmers and agricultural scientists, and it will continue till 18th October. Former Supreme Court Judge B. Sundaresan Reddy named as India Alliance Vice Presidential candidate. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge today announced former Supreme Court Judge B. Sudarshan Reddy as the candidate for the vice presidential election from the India bloc. Announcing the decision at the press conference in New Delhi this afternoon, Mr. Kharge said that all opposition parties agreed that it is an ideological battle and that is why they are contesting. Congress President also informed that Mr. Reddy will file his nomination on 21st of this month. Government approves infrastructure projects for traffic management in Rajasthan and Odisha. The cabinet has approved the development of greenfield airport at Kota Bundi in Rajasthan at an estimated cost of 1,507 crore rupees. The project includes construction of terminal building spanning an area of 20,000 square meters capable of handling 1,000 peak hour passengers. Kota is recognized as the industrial capital of Rajasthan. Kota is also renewed as the educational coaching hub of India. Its prominence in educational and industrial sectors makes the greenfield airport a critical infrastructure project aimed at addressing the anticipated traffic growth in the रीज़न। और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त।